It's pretty common for professional athletes to splurge a little of their first paycheck on some flashy jewelry, especially chains. In most major league sports, however, jewelry is banned mostly because when players are in close contact like that, a chain or a bracelet could easily cause an injury. But there's one sport where jewelry is not banned, but celebrated. It's America's favorite pastime, baseball. Grab your peanuts and Cracker Jacks as we get into the swing of the MLB's most extravagant chains. We'll start with Mookie Betts. Betts was drafted right out of high school by the Boston Red Sox in 2011, and he made his MLB debut in 2014. Since then, Mookie Betts signed a 12-year, $365 million contract with the LA Dodgers and won his first World Series in 2020. You'd think he'd have some of the biggest bling in the game. Not exactly. He wears two main chains. The first was a gift from his father when he was first drafted into the MLB. It's a modest but still noticeable gold Figaro chain. The other one is also a gift, but an unlikely one. 13-year-old superfan Griffin Cantrell thought, as he put it, that it would be a really cool thing to give back to the players. Griffin's dad special ordered a dozen acrylic ball and bat necklaces from a duck call maker in Arkansas for $6.67 apiece. Griffin and his dad arrived early for a Red Sox batting practice and presented Mookie with the specially made necklace. Mookie stuffed it in his back pocket, and Griffin thought nothing more about it until Mookie started wearing it in Red Sox games, and it seemed to work like a charm. Betts' .346 batting average was 82 points higher than his last. He also cracked a career-high 32 home runs, plus a World Series credit with the Dodgers to go with it. And that, my friends, is how superstitions start. Next, head to San Diego and Fernando Tatis Jr. The San Diego shortstop made his major league debut in 2019. From the Dominican Republic, Tatis was nicknamed El Niño as a kid, which is a good nickname for the son of a pro baseball player. After winning the Silver Slugger Award in 2020, he celebrated by buying a chain with his nickname on it, one of the biggest chains in all of baseball. Tatis Jr. wore the El Niño chain during the MLB's 2021 All-Star Week. The chain itself is an Hermes chain and contains 75 carats of VVS diamonds. VVS diamonds are diamonds deemed very, very slightly included, falling just under diamonds that are considered internally flawless on the clarity scale. You need a loupe and a very keen eye to find inclusions these slight. In other words, they're pretty freaking clean. The pendant portion of the chain features the face of a little boy, and hanging just below are the words El Niño, filled with a further 25 carats of more VVS emerald cut diamonds. The entire piece is set in rose gold and reportedly costs 200 grand. We're not stopping there though. Gabriel the jeweler, its maker, has made sparkling chains for several iconic sports figures. You only have to look at his Instagram to see the frostiest chains and the all-stars that commissioned them, including Ronald Acuna Jr.'s El Abusador pendant featuring the Atlanta Braves logo. This Cuban-style chain is set in white and rose gold and is infused with 100 carats of VVS diamonds. Price tag? $175K. Just to clarify, the El Abusador nickname comes from the way he pummels the baseball. Nothing dark. That is how you catch a case. The largest and most extravagant chain has got to be in San Diego. It's called the Swag chain. Padres' Manny Machado loves his chains too and thought he'd get his whole team in on the action. Created by Gabriel Jacobs, who owns Raffaello & Company, the Swag chain is presented after the game to the player with a standout performance. It's made of real silver and semi-precious stones and weighs in at a staggering 6.5 pounds. In the middle of the massive pendant is a spinning SD. Honestly, sounds like the perfect prize for a group of players Padres manager Jace Tingler described as very smooth and swaggy. So I bet you're wondering, with all this bling, has there ever been an incident? I am glad you asked. Yoenis Cespedes probably wishes he left his chain at home for one game in particular. He has many chains that make the rounds, including one with a giant diamond-encrusted number 52. During a 2018 Mets-Braves game, Cespedes was sliding into second, trying to pull off a double play when his very large diamond necklace broke, scattering stones all over the field. Talk about a baseball diamond. We don't have any specific information on this particular necklace, but it's definitely a diamond necklace that looks to be at least 22 inches and probably worth tens of thousands of dollars. In the game footage, you can see diamonds sparkling in the infield. As his teammate helps pick them up, you can see that they are not small either. Needless to say, he wasn't too pleased, as Cespedes threw some of them on the ground in anger. The Mets re-signed him in November of 2016 to a 4-year, $110 million deal, though, so I doubt he'll have any trouble with replacing them. Well, that's it for today. Tell me, what kind of chain would you wear if you were a professional baseball player? Let me know down in the comments, and of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.